Brian Murphy, tenacious corner back, very clever player, out as far as Cathal Naughton, racing away. He's got Noel McGrath chasing after him. His switch wings McGrath in here as far as Niall McCarthy, diagonally over here. That should favour Paddy Staple to the right corner back. He was pushed in the back by Pat Horgan, free out to Tipperary. So 2-4 to 6 points, that's 10 points to 6, and we've got about 5 minutes to go to half time.
Yeah, Jaron, you know, I think Tip will be delighted to be just 4 points down, because Cork really have dominated the game. Tipperary's been living off scraps, but one thing that's really impressed me is the use of the ball by the Cork team. They're taking the right option all the time. It's a mixture of the running game and the direct ball, and they're doing it very, very well. They've wasted no ball.
Well, it goes back to the time when Donald O'Grady and John Allen were in charge. They were insisting on proper use of possession at all times. Brendan Maher, and that time he's caught by Ronan Curran going through, and Curran could be in a spot of bother. The referee will have a word with him anyway. And the referee is showing the yellow card there to Ronan Curran. So free in for Tipperary. Easy enough position for Owen Kelly to tag on another score. Just keep the scoreboard operator working in Tipperary's favour. 7th score. They'll do nice enough coming up towards half time. Belts it over. Owen Kelly playing against Cork today for the 6th time in the 5 previous matches. He's contributed a goal and 34 points. Goal, of course, coming here 2 years ago. And it's that kind of score that Kelly is always capable of, and that's the kind of awareness that Cork will have of the brilliance of Tipperary's captain and number 13. Here's Sean O'Halpine running into space, giving it away to Conor O'Mahony, releasing it to Noel McGrath. Low ball inside, again the touch by Shane McGrath. Shane O'Neill's not great. He's helped out this time, and the referee has blown his whistle. And going in here, and you can see just how annoyed Owen Cadigan is. Referee's going to throw the ball in at the end of all of that.
I think he's going to give a free out to Cork. I think, was it Owen Kelly came across the hurl and caught Brian Murphy high, and there's a very strict ruling from the GA. Anything head high, he's taking a long time to make up his name. He's calling out Owen Kelly now, and there is a very strict rule in come down from Cork Park. Anything head high, they reckon should be punishable with a red card.
Well, it'll be worth seeing again then.
Like you saw Andy Smith last night, maybe a second yellow everyone thought, but he got a straight red. Dermot Ling descent, because the reason was they tackled high into the head, and the rule from Cork Park is they want players, they want a red card for those.
Well, it's yellow.
Yeah, well, Owens would have been harsh. It was just a flick as he went past, but players just have to be very, very careful. I think with them all wearing these helmets now, they're going in much harder with the high tackles. Just watch here now. Brian Murphy comes out and just strikes him. You didn't really see it there over Ronan Curran's shoulder, but he just struck him on the side of the head.
So free out to Cork at the end of it anyway. So John Gardner takes it. Again looking for Isaki O'Halpine, being marked now by Paul Curran, no stranger to playing full back, of course. Spills away there from the stick of Declan Fanning, out as far as Pat Horgan. Awkward angle, still manages to get across the face of goal, but easy one for Brendan Cummins to take and to begin the counter-attack. Huge one up here. Pressure on Shane O'Neill once again, having his problems there against Lark Corbett. Comes out towards Seamus Cowden, helped out this time by Ronan Curran. Beyond Ben O'Connor, flies down there. Michael Cahill getting onto it. Very clever player. John O'Brien now, some 65 metres out. He's got one beautiful point already in this match. Make it 2. Tip closed the gap even further. Another one for Tipperary, another one for John O'Brien, and it's 2-4 to 8 points. 2 between them. A
great score, and credit Michael Cahill. Lovely ball in front of John O'Brien, and that's 2 great points now from John O'Brien.
From very accurate passing out of defence and very good finishing. Now Pádraig Maher, there'll be one additional minute to be played at the end of the opening 35. Who's going to go into the break with the lead? It's Brendan Maher now, some 70 metres out. That one has drifted away, and another opportunity missed by Tipperary, but it's only 3 in the first half. 2 wides by Cork by comparison. Puck out here, aimed at Jerry O'Connor. He was trying to link up with John Gardner because he knew he was in trouble straight away with Pádraig Maher breathing down his neck, on top of his shoulders almost. Seamus Calden now. Cross there towards Noel McGrath. Hasn't scored so far in this match. That's Sholago Halpines, done well. Ronan Curran. Down towards the two-man, Pat Horgan. 2-goal hero from the first half. One from a penalty, one from play. Line ball to Cork.
Additional time immediately this half, at least 1 minute.
So just confirmation for the general public here in a vast throng at Páirc Uí Chaoimh on a somewhat misty afternoon. And Ben O'Connor in no particular hurry across there. He'll be quite happy to take a lead into the break. Wind is not a factor, by the way, this afternoon, not really. Any very light breeze there is has been favouring Tipperary in the opening 35.
You can see the ball right on the line. That's the new rule. It has to be on the sideline.
And that's a good ball in as far as Cathal Nocton. Now can he finish with a score here? He's hit it well. He's hit it brilliantly. First point of the match for Cathal Nocton, the Newtown Chandrum player. And so Cork have a little more of an advantage heading close to the half-time break, leading by 2-5 to 8 points, or 11 points to 8. A few more seconds remaining in this first half. Gardner under pressure, coming out to make sure this one was Lar Corbett, backed by Pádraig Maher, in as far as the unmarked Brendan Maher. Now he can score from here, should score from here, and he does. Slack marking at the back by Cork allowed Brendan Maher in, and that's a very good score, his first ever point in the championship.
Yeah, and a great ball in by Pádraig Maher. He looks very happy since he went out half back. He looks very relieved to be gone out of the full back position, and I wouldn't blame him. You
could hardly blame him, because he was being tormented by Asakio Halpine, whose colleague Pat Horgan here got 2 goals in that first half. 2 goals, one from a penalty after 14 minutes after Asaki was taken down, and another goal some 8 minutes later by Horgan gave Cork a bit of a lead, but late points by Tipperary have seen them claw their way back into this, and it's really anybody's game at Páirc Uí Chaoimh. 2 between them at half-time, where it's Cork 2 goals and 5 points, Tipperary 9 points. Des.
All right, thank you very much, Ger. Well, with us in studio are Ger Loughnane, Cyril Farrell and Tomás Mulcahy. You're welcome, lads. We didn't get a chance to talk because of the extra time of the earlier match. 2-point lead for Cork. Should they be more ahead given their dominance, Ger?
Well, possibly should, but if you look at the score, Tipperary have got more points than Cork. But it's an intriguing contest. You know, it mightn't be as open as a lot of the games were in Thurles, but the tactic the Cork have of moving that half-forward line away out the field and then getting fast ball, head high into Asaki at full forward, has worked an absolute treat. You know, and we usually associate Cork with scoring long-range points. All their scores have come from inside. Yeah. And the instigator of all those has been Asaki. And it took Tipperary an awful long time to take Pádraig Maher off him and put in Paul Curran. Curran is doing a bit better since he went in than Pádraig Maher. Tip have come into the game in the last 10 minutes now, getting good points. It's opening up a small bit more. But what a second half we're going to have.
Indeed. And a Cork view from Tomás.
Yeah, I'm just surprised with Tipperary. I kind of predicted all week that Pádraig Maher, after seeing him in the league game against Cork, that he'd be going to wing back and automatically Paul Curran would be going there. And I'd have paid a heavy price, you know. I mean, 2 goals have come off of Zaki in around the square, you know. So, I mean, very good. Tactically, I think Jerry O'Connor's doing a great job, because Conor O'Mahony at number 6 has been the linchpin for Tipperary, and Jerry has taken him all over the park, which means he's given plenty of room for the Cork forward. So they're doing well. I mean, we've been in this position maybe for the last 2 years, where they've done very well in the first half period. The key thing for Cork is to keep it going and maintain that momentum in the second half as well.
OK, then we've lots more to chat about. Time for a break now. We'll be back with the lads in just a moment.